Today I decided to throw everything at it. So today what it looked like was do a warm-up exercise, which I think is a really good one to sort out the groin pain. Do 3, 4, 5, whatever sets I did for that. Start front squatting, which is the worst for the groin pain because you get the lowest, the deepest. Got to 2 plates and the pain was bad, like really, really bad. You know, the weight feels light as anything on me. I just can't put the power down. It hurts. So then you're kind of like bleeding the power in slowly. Okay, so that clearly didn't work. The warm-up that I did, which is, by the way, fire hydrants. I did that. So yesterday I did the standing leg abductions. That didn't really do much. I mean, for the hip pain, it's the GOAT. But for groin pain, not so much. So I was like, okay, let me do that bent over, hip bent, right? So that's going to hit a different, different set of tissues in that hip abduction, right? So I did 5 sets of that. That didn't work. And so then each set of the single that I did with 100 kilos, I would do something else. So what did I do? I did everything, man. I did lunges. I did step-ups. I did marching. I did standing abductions. And then after all of that, I was like, well, today is a big fat L. I still don't know where I am with this groin pain. I don't know what's working, what's not. The idea of the band helps me. But then the moment I take the band off, I'm back to square one. So I don't like that. I don't like that aspect. I'm not going to wear a band 24/7. So the band, what does the band do? Oh, I thought, okay, so fire hydrants do something similar. Standing abductions do something similar. Lunges do something similar, as in it does both sides of the hip. And then as the last ditch effort, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about the glutes. And then I thought to myself, whatever, let's just start doing everything that I have in here. So I looked at the SSB. I took the SSB out. I was going to squat it. Maybe that's going to do something. I'm just throwing ideas into the wind. And then I start doing good mornings. And I do like 20 reps with good mornings, just like this. Then I go back to squatting and that feels bloody good. Still pain, don't get me wrong, but lot less. Now I can accelerate the bar. Okay, so this is weird. This is very weird. This is extremely weird, right? Because I have not done anything hamstring bent over related for a long time. All I've ever freaking done was do something that is having me vertical, hack squats, belt squats, leg press, like pushing. This is just hip hinging. So I start doing this and it starts to feel good. It starts to feel really good. So then I go from here, then I'm like, okay, maybe if I do the GHD, I didn't record the GHD, do a set of GHD, go back to it, not as good as the SSB good mornings. Okay, so now I'm kind of thinking, when it comes to hip pain, it's about the lateral hip. So doing all the abduction work and whatever, all that stuff, cool. But when it comes to the groin pain, seems like bent over variations help me. So, yeah, so good mornings. Good mornings. So I think every day now before squats, I'm going to do some good mornings. And warm up that way. That seems to be what's making the groin pain good. Now, I've spent a lot of time working hip hinge in my time, so much so that I've gotten stuck into this position of bending over him when I squat. So maybe this is something now. In order for me to get out of this thing, I need to go back to my kind of home, which is bending over and hinging, bending over movements, RDLs, single RDLs. Interestingly enough, the single RDLs didn't help me that much because I have tried them in the last week or so a few times. That didn't make a difference. It's the bilateral good mornings. The good mornings were the ones that were making me feel better. So interesting. I've got something to work with now. I've got some idea. So I'm going to explore it. So tomorrow I'm going to come in. Today was supposed to be the deadlift day, but I just feel so crap in the groin that I wasn't even going to attempt to kind of pull hard. So tomorrow I'm going to come in and I'm going to warm up very, very much so with good mornings. And then I will deadlift and then I'll squat after. So let's try that and see how squatting feels after that. gotta try it, man. Gotta experiment, gotta explore and see what I can do with this. The hip stuff is sorted. The groin stuff, this is new little trouble for me. I gotta work that out. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.